I'm Brother Thaddeus Turner of Gamma Pi Chapter and Gamma Pi TV. I'm here with our GrandBasileus of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, Brother Dr. Andrew Ray, who's visiting with our chapter for our Centennial Mardi Gras. Brother Dr. Ray, welcome.
And thank you for having me.
It's our pleasure. I'd like to talk to you about our upcoming Centennial in 2011 in July. How special is it to be the GrandBasileus when Omega Psi Phi is celebrating its centennial anniversary?
It's an unprecedented honor to be the leader of this great fraternity in its 100th year. It's emblematic of passing of the baton. To have gone through or made it to the first 100 years and be the leader to take us into the next 100 years is truly a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
What are most chapters doing to celebrate the centennial year before coming together in Washington this summer?
Chapters are doing a number of things. They're having galas, they are doing gatherings of brothers, they're doing social gatherings, they're holding special projects all over the country to march us towards this 100 years. So a plethora of things are being done by the Brotherhood in communities around the nation and indeed in the world.
Brother Ray, what do you want Omega Men to take away from this centennial? What inspirational things should this be to all Omega Men going forward?
I had the pleasure of dialoguing with two of our founders. And the one thing that they shared with me was that they had completed their leg of the race. Who is going to take the baton and carry it on? I think that's a charge for all Omega Men. We have to remember the legacy of our founders, not only the difficulty and the challenges they had in bringing Omega into existence, but also the challenges of moving it forward, in spite of all the obstacles. I think Omega Men must look towards the next 100 years with the same tenacity, standing on the four cardinal principles to move Omega forward. And it won't just be a GrandBasileus that will do that, it will be the Brotherhood that will do that.
How can our local home communities that we work jointly with on Uplift tie into our centennial celebration?
Well, the first 100 years, as everything in Omega, is crafted around our four cardinal principles. And I think our chapters across this country, they are doing all kinds of projects that are emblematic of manhood, scholarship, perseverance, and uplift. Mentoring, college tours. They're doing Boys and Girls Club interactions. They are working with churches. They're feeding the hungry. They're clothing those who are in need. So our chapters are living the four cardinal principles, and that is a unique thing to happen because oftentimes people verbalize where they stand, but the work does not measure up. I can proudly say Omega Men, not only do they speak it, they do it.
Where does Omega Psi Phi go in the next 100 years?
I think that's going to be determined by all of us collectively, but I do say this, it will be forward, it will be up, it will be onward. I can imagine Omega Men of this generation. I can imagine Omega Men who have the experience of being here for this 100 years would do any less than our founders had to do in breaking into the first 100 years. So I think that we will do it in very fine fashion. I think we will represent our founders over and over and over in a very fine way. So I'm proud to be leader of this organization, but I'm also proud of my brothers and what they've been able to do to carry on that legacy. And I think we'll do it very well in the next 100 years.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to say to the Brotherhood as we get closer to our actual centennial celebration?
I encourage all the brothers to join us in Washington, D.C. to celebrate this great event. One thing I've been saying around the country, anyone who has the honor of being part of this 100th celebration, we know it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Because unless something miraculous happens, there are a few of us who will be around for the next 100 years.
I agree.
So this is it. There are no do-overs. There won't be a repeat. This 100 years is going to be truly a once-in-a-lifetime experience. So I would encourage brothers to register, to come to Washington, D.C., to celebrate this great moment in time that God has spared all of us to experience. So I look forward to seeing my brothers in Washington, D.C.
Thank you, brother.
And thank you.